Good morning. This is Chloe Dawn joining Giovanni Gallucci on the Food and Beverage Trend Report.
Morning, Chloe. Wednesday deep dive.
3 real ones today and not a soda in the bunch. 1, big beef is closing plants while the cattle run short and the rancher is the one holding the bag. 2, the bottle is becoming the clean label claim, not just what's inside it. 3, the reformulation treadmill, and the one moat the giants can never catch.
Pour the coffee. Start with the beef.
So the headline most people read this week was just a layoff number. The bigger story is what sits under it. The largest meat packer on the planet is closing a beef plant in Souderton, Pennsylvania, and a value-added facility in Memphis. Around 2,000 jobs gone by mid-August.
And that's a Brazilian-owned multinational, for the record. Not exactly the family operation.
Right. Jamie ran the numbers and Travis flagged what they meaned. Record beef prices at the counter, and that same company posted a $279 million loss on North American beef in a single quarter.
Walk me through how a company loses that kind of money while my ribeye costs more than ever.
Because the herd is short. Cattle inventory is near a multi-decade low. When you can't get enough animals, the packer's margin gets squeezed from both ends, and the giant's answer is to consolidate. Close the plant, shed the workers, manage the portfolio.
Which is the part that lands on the rancher?
Every time. When packing capacity concentrates, the independent rancher and the regional processor lose leverage. Fewer places to sell into, fewer slots, worse terms. The clean label shopper says she wants to support that rancher, and the structure of the industry is quietly cutting his legs out.
So where's the opening? Because there's always an opening.
The opening is local. When the multinational walks away from value-added capacity, that's freezer case and co-pack work a regional brand can pick up. And the cattle shortage actually rewards the operator who locked in his supply early and can tell the buyer exactly which ranch the animal came from.
That's the part the giant can't fake. A commodity packer can't tell you the ranch. The small brand can put the rancher's name right on the front.
And it's true, which is the whole point. Provenance you can verify beats a price the giant will undercut anyway.
3 moves out of this one. 1. Lock your supply now. Contract the regional processor and build the direct rancher relationship before consolidation tightens the slots further.
2. Put the ranch and the rancher's name on the front of the pack. That's the origin story a global conglomerate structurally cannot match.
3. The quarter-out play. When a giant closes value-added capacity near you, go pick up the co-pack work or the freezer space it just walked away from. The shortage is painful, but it's also a door.
Second one. For 10 years, clean label meant the ingredient list. Take the dye out, take the sugar down, shorten the deck. The front the giants are slowest to copy now isn't the formula. It's the package.
Meaning the bottle itself is the claim.
Eddie and Jamie both surfaced it. A founder-led water brand called Lunin is selling on one thing: plastic-free, microplastic-free, glass. The pitch is literally a parent saying, "My kid isn't made of plastic." That's not a spec sheet. That's a nerve.
Microplastics worry is real, and it's a parent's worry specifically.
Which is why it converts. And it's not just water. Kendall flagged a vodka water shipping in a clear can. See-through packaging as a nothing-to-hide signal. The whole move is let the shopper literally see the product.
Now here's where I get skeptical, because we've seen this movie.
Say it.
A big water company can switch to glass too. Clear can, recycled bottle, whatever they want. The material isn't the moat. If the package becomes the claim, the giants buy their way into the claim by the end of the year.
You're right, and that's the trap. Clear packaging over a junk formula is just the next version of dye-free theater. A see-through can full of garbage reads as a cover-up the second a dietitian looks through it.
So what actually holds?
The founder's personal stake. Lunin works because it's a real parent with a real reason, not a packaging line item. The transparency has to go all the way down. Package, formula, and story. A multinational can copy the glass. It can't copy the why.
Show the thing, don't claim the thing.
Every time. 3 things to do with that. 1. If you're glass or plastic free, lead with it visually and tie it to a real personal why. The founder's kid beats a recyclability stat.
2. Don't fake it. If the package says nothing to hide, the formula behind it had better survive the look. Transparency you can't back up is a liability.
3. The quarter out move. Run the math on packaging cost against the premium a microplastic conscious parent will actually pay. She'll pay it, but only if the story is yours and verifiable. Last one, and it's the strategic one. Clark wrote the cleanest version of it this week. Clean label progress is a treadmill, and most founders don't see it until it's already moving under them.
Lay out the cycle.
A small brand finds the problem ingredient, builds a whole business on removing it. The market validates the position. Then the giant notices, reformulates, and absorbs the claim into the mainstream. The food gets better for everybody, which is good, but the edge the pioneer earned is gone by design.
Because the whole point of winning the argument is that everyone eventually agrees with you.
Right. When the biggest food company on earth reformulates to match the standard a tiny brand set 5 years ago, that tiny brand just lost its easiest point of difference. And it needs a new one, fast.
So removing the next ingredient faster is a losing game.
It's a treadmill. You can run harder and end up in the same spot. The real question is what the giant structurally cannot copy.
And your answer is sourcing.
Sourcing and a supply chain a multinational can't replicate at scale. A giant reformulating to natural colors is buying those colors as commodity inputs through the same industrial pipeline as everything else. A small brand that can tell a true, specific, verifiable story about who grows its ingredients is holding something the reformulation never touches.
Give me the operator example because this can get abstract.
Jamie had a good one. A founder scaling flavored pistachios off a 300-year family recipe. Single ingredient, heritage, a name and a place behind it. You cannot reverse engineer 300 years on a quarterly reformulation timeline.
That's the thing I keep saying. American made means somebody's name is on it. Provenance is the one moat that doesn't reformulate away.
And the AI brand summaries are getting good at catching the fakes. The verifiable origin story is about to be worth even more, because the machine is checking it now.
3 to close. 1. Stop racing to subtract the next ingredient. The giant will catch you. Build the origin story you can verify down to the grower.
2. Find the one thing in your line with a real heritage or a real place behind it, and make it the hero. Single ingredient with a story is defensible.
3. The quarter out play. Put capital into supply chain integrity. The grower relationship, the exclusivity, the documentation, that's your actual moat, and it's the one the machine and the multinational both can't fake. That's the show. Big beef is consolidating while the cattle run short. The bottle became the claim, and the reformulation treadmill never stops. So build the moat it can't reach. Chloe, good run.
Good week. The beef supply lock is the one I'd act on first. That window closes quietly.
If you run a clean label food or beverage brand and want organic social and content that sounds like an operator instead of an agency, that's the work I do. Reach me at gallucci.net or gallucci.net on the socials. Subscribe on Apple or Spotify. See you next Wednesday.